Wow, check that out. On her teaching salary, she would have to work for nearly 24 years to make the same amount of money. Ex-teacher cashes in. A former teacher who made headlines for having an OnlyFans account says she made nearly $1 million on the platform. Well, you guys, Theo Vaughn had a girl working for him as like an intern. Like she would like, I don't know, maybe she like, I don't really know what she did. Her name was Kat. She was just kind of hanging out. But she ended up going from there to do OnlyFans. And basically she was like showing her feet, doing things like that. That chick made like, oh my God, an ungodly amount. I'll have to look into it. But it was like up into the $100,000 a month. No lie. Crazy. Let me see what this one is, though. Come on, come on. So, former teacher said she made nearly $1 million from OnlyFans in less than 6 months. Former St. Clair High School teacher Brianna Kopacka, whose OnlyFans page was reported to district officials, is sharing her side of the story. So is this her? You gonna play? I can't stand what's on this because they typically just really don't play very well. Doesn't look like it's gonna. So, okay, St. Clair, Missouri. Is that Missouri? Gray's News. Missouri. The former Missouri teacher who made headlines for having an OnlyFans account said she has made nearly $1 million on the platform since she joined it over the summer. Former teacher Brianna Kopacka revealed to Fox News the staggering amount of money she made from making adult content. Kopacka has been a teacher for 5 years, spending the last 2 at St. Clair High School as an English teacher before resigning after her OnlyFans page was discovered by school administrators and she was put on leave. Kopacka noticed that her annual teaching salary was $42,000 and she originally started the OnlyFans account to help pay off her student loan. Missouri is one of the lowest states in the nation for teacher pay, she told KMOV. The district I was working for is also one of the lowest paying districts in the state. I feel like times are tough. I have student loans. I have multiple degrees in education, and it would be helpful for extra money. On Kopacka's teaching salary, she would have had to work nearly 24 years to make the same amount of money she made from OnlyFans in less than 6 months. Kopacka said she now has tens of thousands of subscribers on OnlyFans and has far exceeded her teaching salary for the year. She has also paid off all of her debt. I've been able to pay off all my student loans, any car loans, any credit card debt. I have no debt now, and it's really freeing, Kopacka told KMOV. Being a teacher, I know I would have been able to pay. Being a teacher, I know I never would have been able to fully pay all of that off. That's really worded. They could have really worded that differently. That's weird. Okay, although her OnlyFans account posts sexually explicit content, Kopacka said she avoided showing her face because of her job as a teacher. Kopacka's OnlyFans content was originally discovered by St. Clair School District after a link to the page was posted in a St. Clair Facebook group. Oh my God. Can you guys imagine? Once the page... God, I mean, that's just gotta hurt. Once the page gained so much attention in the community and even across the country, Kopacka said she knew she couldn't go back to the classroom and decided to resign. Kopacka said her content was never advertised to her high school students, but adults in the community began to bring up the subject. Yeah, probably some people out there checking it out, and obviously there's some people in that town that were on OnlyFans, right? I'm not advertising it to students, but adults in the community continue to do so. Kopacka told KMOV, I just don't think that's okay. Students were never meant to see this. I know people are saying, you taught high school. They were bound to find out at some point. Maybe. I was faceless. I did not use my real name. While Kopacka said she will miss her students and has grieved her career as a teacher, she doesn't have any regrets. Kopacka said if teachers are held to a high standard, she wants to see them paid accordingly. She also told Fox News she strongly believes people are allowed to have personal lives outside their careers. Yeah, I agree also. But man, teachers just don't, they really don't. They don't get paid enough. Literally, I cannot believe that's all they got paid there. That is unbelievable. Well, good for her. You know, here's the thing. I feel if you're going to do something like that, she should not be teaching. I mean, not that she shouldn't be teaching. How should I put this? It's kind of a conflict of interest, put it that way. Especially with high schoolers. Because high schoolers are curious. I mean, you know, you're not going to get a grade schooler, you know, those younger kids really going online looking for this kind of stuff. But once a high schooler knows, because it's going to get out there with, you know, their whoever, you know, it's just going to get out there. And since it's so prevalent now with OnlyFans, it's just, I mean, OnlyFans is a new money-making scheme, and it really is. And that's why I feel also that at the U, all the universities, they bank on that. You don't think they bank on that? I mean, people looking to see in all those pictures, it's not just the one girl, but they get to see all the sorority girls in there. So my question is, when something like that happens, and say Kaylee's friend Kayla, who gets, you know, does a lot of very, very risque photos, and she's got other girls in the photo with her, does she share? Like, if she gets a lot of, I don't know how you make money on the things like that, but say she gets a lot from that photo, like a lot of hits and stuff. And like I said, I don't know how they pay for something like that or how that works. But does she share it with the other girls that she's got in the picture? Or does she only post photos on her OnlyFans with just her in it? See, I don't think that's the case. I think there's a full sorority, and it's not just sororities, it's frat house too, because you can see it in their comments where people are contacting them about this kind of stuff. So it's not just the girls, it's the guys too. And there is a show out there called Friends and Neighbors, I think is what it's called. And the only reason I know about it is because of the Eco Shield, because one of the guys on Eco Shield was talking about it, and that he was in one of the episodes. And that what it's about is fraternities, all the different fraternities and the different sororities, all living together in the same house, kind of like a Jersey Shore type scenario where they have the cameras and all that stuff there. Yeah, that's what it is. Friends and Neighbors. So it's a whole mix of it. So that makes me think of the King House, with all the different sorority girls that were there, the different, chapters or different houses that they were in. That it almost makes me wonder if it wasn't being undercover filmed, covertly filmed in there, or, because I don't know. There's so much, you guys. There's so many things this could be. It's incredible. But I do believe that there's so many pieces to this puzzle that we'll never know, for one. We'll never know. But it definitely is intriguing when you start finding things like this and realizing just how much money they make. And if she's still doing this faceless, no face, whatever she's doing, can you imagine? I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Makes you kind of wonder, right? Makes me wonder about it. I don't know about you guys, but it makes me wonder. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you this little scenario here. Let me see if I can get a little, watch your eyeballs, I'm going to scroll here. I'm going to get a little screenshot. See if I can do this right here, yeah. I'll do this screenshot here so I can put it on, you know, the page. Yeah, there we go. And I'll make some little funky little thingamajiggers for it. Dang. 1 million in OnlyFans less than 6 months. That'd be some nice cash, you guys, don't you think? Seriously. Okay. Thanks for listening. Take care. And let me know. Hey, I'd be curious. Let me know if you guys have ever thought about, you know, been intrigued by it, done it with OnlyFans, or know somebody that has. I'm curious. I'm very curious. I don't condemn anybody for doing anything like this. The only thing that bothers me is if people do it, if it hurts somebody else by them doing it. If it's like, or they're hurting somebody in the process. You know what I mean? I mean, not like, I can explain it in comments. Yeah, I think you guys get what I mean. So, I mean, I hope you guys know me well enough to know what I'm talking about by not hurting anybody in the process. So, you know, not trafficking, not being trafficked, that kind of thing, you know. So, she certainly doesn't look like, I mean, I can't see. I'll have to look to see if I can find a video on this one. I might be able to find a video and attach it to this when I post this one. All right, you guys have a good one. Night, night.